Hello everyone, welcome back. Um, this time I have now charged my phone, so it will last until 10 o'clock tonight. I hope that pleases you guys, and without further ado, on with it. Now, play some royalty-free music. It may sound a bit similar to last night, that's because it is. It's by someone called Panda Beats. They make no copyright music, and very perfect as well, for those who don't want to get a copyright strike. Now, um, as we know, yesterday or last night, I defeated two baddies, I believe. Maybe it was three. Three baddies, yes. I believe I defeated three baddies. Forget that. It was Terra, then it was General Elena, and then it's Jade the Vampire Hunter. I've defeated them, so that's a plus. Three. This time I must try and keep myself to three baddies a night. So I beat these guys: Raziel the Shepherd, General Cassius the Betrayer, and then Octavian the Militia Captain. And then once I beat them, we're on to level 60. We're not that far away from level 90 to the big boss himself. Ooh, who knows who could it be? Anyway, as you probably can tell, more than usual, my model's a bit bigger because in previous streams he seems to be a little too far away for you guys to check out. So I hope that you can see me. Anyway, if it sounds like I'm a little out of it tonight, and I actually have no reason for that, other than just received some bad news about the current situation in my country. As some of you may know, South Africa did suffer like a load shedding problem uh, 3 months ago, and it has been going on since 2018. With that being said, it was it was just such a relief now to be without the load shedding problem for some time. And in case you don't know what that is, it's basically planned power outages, which can go from two to it can go from 4 to sometimes even 8 hours at a time. That means that you could be like without power sometimes for 16 hours of the day. This is to stop apparently it's to stop the whole grid from collapsing. And anyway, I saw a bulletin on my Google feed that it could return load shedding, and I thought we were progressing past this thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull it up again. Not the bulletin. Don't want to see that again. But just like every other stream that has started, just get to it. Yeah, go. Right. Today's stream's verse is from 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast. It is not proud. Amen to that. As I start, it's true. True love will not boast about its love for another. You will not boast about it. You can declare it, but you cannot boast about it. Why? Because then it's not real love. it's it's something else. I don't know. Probably lust. I'm pretty sure. Can't put my finger on it, but for some reason my model and the whole setup seems a bit different. Must be from that um Windows update I had to do this morning. But yes. True love is also patient. You'll wait for the love to build over time, and true love will come to those who are willing to receive it. Uh, love will wait. Love will make a person wait for their loved ones. Love will be patient. Will make one patient for those they love. And true love will make one accept everybody with everybody, even if they have plenty of flaws. It's actually a good thing to bring up when we're talking about love. I remember when I watched Steven Universe, how Garnet said to this one postman guy or something, she said, love takes time, love takes hard work, and love is a team effort. How true she is. Love is a team effort, and it does take time. Because, I mean, if you're loving the other person and they're not loving you back, it's not real love, is it? It's unrequited love. And who needs that? Who has time to love another person and they will not love you back? I tell you what, I don't have time for that. But there is also the general love. The kind of love where you could just love your neighbor. Just be kind to them, show them general respect. Go about your day as if you two were the best friends, but you're giving each other space. And I feel that, especially in this world, there's plenty of that missing. General love for your neighbor. You don't have to go out and kiss the guy. You don't have to bring him flowers every day or make them out to be the most important being in the universe. No need for that. That's not necessary. You just general kindness. I mean, for one, this is not me boasting. This is just a simple matter of courtesy and kindness to my fellow neighbor. Sorry, let me turn on my light quickly. Camera is having a bit of trouble capturing me. Yes. So, all in all, just be decent towards your fellow neighbor, your fellow man. And that's what real love is that you will be patient, you'll be kind. You will not get jealous if the person you love is friendly towards another person. In fact, boy, how many times have I seen relationships, especially back at school and during my 20s, how many relationships I've seen end just because the boyfriend is jealous or the girlfriend's jealous, and all it is just simple conversation with another person. It's like, really? They're just talking. What's up? Anyway, that's about it with the whole scripture on love. That being said, I hope that this stream will find you all, and therefore I wish you all a very loving day. Goodbye. You know, I've been looking at Twitter for some time, and it's quite apparent to me that there's a lot of drama, though controlled, but still drama, about the whole V-Shoujo auditions thing. That a lot of people are like going to the second round, to the third round, and some are even like posting about how it's fixed. If that was the case, then nobody would have joined V-Shoujo to begin with. But then again, there are a lot of haters out there. A lot of people that will say that, yeah, V-Shoujo is only focused on the people who pay their way to get into the auditions. Please, if that really was the case, we would have all known about it a long time ago. And Zentreya herself, like, mentioned in a tweet about 2 hours ago that I saw the tweet, how she is a little heartbroken about how people like tried their best but didn't make it, and that it now garners a feeling of you were not good enough to be in it in the first place. And she feels for those people because she still remembers when she was at the bottom, when she started off at the bottom, and she only wishes that people would understand that we all have to start there. Nobody starts at the top. Anybody who does, then they're gifted. You know, I've seen a lot of V-Shoujo videos, or yeah, V-Shoujos, where Zentreya is like always trolling her friends and making them all scream her name. I mean, I bet she gets like a little bit of a high from, you know, torturing them a little bit, but in a playful manner. You know, it's from a good place. I think that it's just so so weird to see that side of her, that humane side of her, and it makes me realize that, yeah, there's a human being behind that text-to-speech voice. So, no, of course she would feel for these people. Now, some people will probably tell me, oh, but then you're buying into the whole act that she's actually, like, she's not really, you're buying into the whole act. She could be just like, doing it for publicity, publicity stunt, just to ward off the naysayers and such. You know what? If that is the case, then so what? The fact is that there are people out there that are that are being given the same kind of chances as everybody else. So they will be given the time of day like everybody else. And we, as the viewers and fellow streamers alike, let's just trust that the agency, V-Shoujo, and every other agency out there will do things by the book. Fair, square, and high up in the air. That last bit was my own doing. Apologies if it's a bit corny, but the agencies have not given us any reason to doubt them. So let's not, until we get proof that there is some shenanigans going on. I, for one, didn't want to sign in or go for the application. It's not that I don't think I'm big enough, which in actual fact, I am not big enough. I just don't feel like I'm ready. Simple as that. I'm not ready to take on the position of being part of a VTubing agency. I feel that I must go a whole year before I will even think about partaking with an agency. And of course, my first choice will be VShojo, because that's where most of my favorite VTubers are. And I'd like to one day be part of that agency and collab with them sometime. Because that would be fun. It's all really a simple process of, seeing who is the most qualified, or who wants it more, and who's ready to give more than they promised. Taylor's flooring? I think I already have that. In which case, it's going to go into the trash. Taylor's floor. Yeah. Oh, just a heads up. Tonight, for this week at least, will be the last night that I'm streaming. Because, like I've mentioned, I'm going to go to a rugby game tomorrow night. Well, not tomorrow night, but on Saturday. To watch my country, South Africa, versus Ireland. And I'm gonna do it. Gonna go to Durban to watch it at Kings Park. It's quite special for me to return to Durban. I was born there. Maybe you're releasing a bit too much info about me, but get to know the person behind the model as well. The fact is this: I was born in Durban. I remember going to Durban when I was a child, and the Golden Mile, which is like a large stretch of beachfront where you could, well, waterfront, beachfront, whichever you want to call it. It is filled with arcades and carnival rides. It's just a wonderful place to be, especially if you're a child. And a water park and a mini version of Durban. And what else? I think even did once have a lock aquarium there, but that aquarium has been shut down, and a new one was built at the end of the promenade. Ushaka Marine World is what it's called, and Golden Mile was just so wonderful back in the day. You would get to play arcade games, go bumper car racing, go on the carnival rides, and during the day you could even go to the water park that was there. It was lovely. But now, let's just say for the past 30 years the place has fallen into disrepair, and due to increase in crime, hardly anybody goes there anymore. You could be seeing it dismantled over time as well. And when I say dismantled, I really mean that it will be stripped bare because of desperate people, much like what has happened to the railroads around here. Well, the railroads are coming back now because of Praza is the name of the the organization that is trying to bring the rails back. But I won't get back any more into that. But the point is, I have a special connection with Durban. But it was also where I used to go and visit my uncle, and it it was just so wonderful there. We we got to swim and pool parties, and this was during the 90s. I don't even remember if we went back to his place when the 2000s began, or maybe we did, but it was just so brief. It was like the last time. It's like that saying, you there was a time in your life when you went outside for the last time to play with your friends and they could get called back by your mother for the last time and you didn't know about it. There was a time when you burned a CD or DVD on your computer for the last time and you didn't know about it. Nostalgia is truly a cruel mistress. And now I'm going to go back to Durban just for a brief 4 hours or something. Or maybe 2. 2 hours, I think, maybe? I think it is like 2 hours or some. Just to watch grown men run after each other and tackle a ball. Seymour is injured. I'm going to have to administer first aid to him. Come hither, Seymour. Why are you injured? I was unable to feed. The shortage of blood got to me. So he needs blood. Let's see. Of course, I could also go into the whole, well, where of course many people will be like, oh, what stopped you from going to visit your uncle all the years after that? And I would be saying, well, how about the fact that he decided to hightail to America? Only recently he's come back, and now he's even buggering off to somewhere else in the country that I won't ever see him again. Of course, what do I know? I hope this will be enough. Oh, wait. Hopefully there's going to be enough. No. The first time I went to a rugby game was also from South Africa playing against another country. I think it was Argentina. It was my first ever rugby game I've ever been to. And it was also the first time when they introduced pyrotechnics to the whole show. And it just shows that I am growing up, because at one stage I didn't care much about rugby. But now if you put me in front of a TV or in a live audience in front to watch the rugby live, then you better believe I'm going to be rooting for my team. Whether it's the Sharks or the Springboks or whomever. Either way. Radium alloy, yeah, sure. I just need to... Where do I get that from? Stygian Summing Circle. dual crafting table. Which one of you is gonna give me some radiant alloy? Ah. Oh wait. There's a way to make it, huh? I think my voice is a little raspy on account that I basically was sobbing earlier. And the reason for that is because I was watching a video where it was a Don Bluth tribute. Some who don't know, Don Bluth is a famous, at least to those who know him, famous animator who was in charge of mostly, well, all entirely, to such movies as The American Tale, Firefall Goes West, Land Before Time, and Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven. What else? Anastasia, Titan AE. Yeah. He was responsible for all that magic. And it's just that editors are getting so damn gifted nowadays by editing a video together on like some masterpiece that you think was done by the studio themselves on whomever they are making the tribute video for. Now, do I get rid of the old blood essence, or I guess I do. Yeah, and you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh, why would he cry to something like that?" Well, the thing is, I grew up with most of the cartoons that Don Bluth has created. I saw, wow, I saw most of his works, and I think there's still one or two that I need to see, but all of them have like a special place in my heart, and it's just, I can't put into words of how special these things are to me. They shaped my childhood. They gave me the amazement and wonder that I had as a child, and oh, I just hold them very dear to my heart. So bear with me about that. So I sobbed a little bit, and I think that's why my voice may be a little shaky or something, because it was an emotional moment. I'm sure there are people that have the same reaction to something that they watch. And speaking about emotional moments and such, it seems that well, this is not really tied to emotional things, but it causes people to be emotional. But here we go. It turns out that there is a harasser going around, sending messages to people, telling them that they're trash. This is especially to VTubers, telling them they're trash, they're stupid, and then they should just quit and give someone else a try at this VTubing thing and just get lost and all that. I hate her, basically. And they're sending the same message to everyone, but they're like confirming that the person in question, or the person in the target in question, is either male or female, because it always either ends in something like, excuse my language, dumb bitch or dumb bastard or something like that. And honestly, quite malicious. Goes without saying. Now, I'm guessing that if such a person is going to be lurking in my chats to try and catch me doing that, or no, to catch me and do that to me, then at least I'll be prepared. I still need to release my videos that I've streamed up to this point to YouTube. So I'm not concerned, but I'm sure that I will get a lot of hate for the videos because it sounds terrible. You need a better mic. Yeah, no duh, you know. I do need a better mic. I do need a better setup and everything. But yeah, you guys know the story. Damn it, I killed him. Damn it, he still freezes me when I'm about to do my ultimate. Despite our levels being vastly different, the guy is still a pain in the ass. Nah, I just need to steel myself when it comes to that kind of thing. Be prepared for the hate especially when it comes to YouTube. YouTube commentators, they can be brutal. Comments in YouTube can be brutal. But they can also be supportive. Oh, anyway, I forgot to finish what I was going to say about the load shedding thing. So, if load shedding should return, friends, I ask for your patience because that will mean that my streaming will have to be very flexible. But you should still get the same amount of, still get them. Just it could like come several days or so separate from each other. Or it may just come at different intervals, because yeah. And probably will only be like 2 hours long or some, because it depends how bad the situation will get. But it shouldn't, but if it shouldn't, because we've kept it under control this long, and it shouldn't take too long for things to return back to normalcy, at least for like when and how it will be executed. Till then, we'll just wait and see. It's only rumors right now, and it's just a wait and see thing, you know. But I ask for your patience and bear with me. It's actually why I wanted to wait for a while to see if things would improve or things would stay the same with the load shedding, or if it will get gradually better. But in the past 3 months, it's been mostly a no-show with load shedding, so I figured the situation's under control, so I'd start. Lo and behold, here I am now. Now that I hear that there's going to be rumors of it coming back, and it could come back, knowing my country, it's like you cannot win in these kind of things, you know? Especially when it's got to do with clowns or politicians that you have running your country. But like I said, I'm not going to get into that. It's just far too negative, and I'd rather not talk about it at all. Besides, I mean, you guys can help if you want. I mean, in my About Me section, I do have a donate panel where it will lead you to a tipping section in the Streamlabs website, which will lead to me getting whatever you choose to donate. Of course, it's completely up to you guys. I know I'm a small streamer and I don't really have any rights to ask, and I'm not really asking, I'm just saying, if you want and can, please aid the streamer to progress. And maybe, just maybe, I will be able to afford an external backup battery so that I will be able to still stream while power's out. Just means that I have to oh wait, we already have one for our Wi-Fi, for our internet, so it's still good. Yeah, anybody who wishes, you can. Anybody who wishes to donate any amount, go ahead. I'm not gonna beg, but I will say it would help the channel grow, especially help me grow as a VTuber. And since we're talking about financial aiding, I still have not gotten a single call from those guys from last week Friday who interviewed me. But here's hoping that they do tomorrow, so that I can know and will be able to. You know what? I'm gonna go get myself a holy potion. Anyway, I hope that they phone tomorrow and we organize a date on Tuesday next week, or maybe even whenever next week, because I'd really like to have this job. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. That means I get to stream all I want then. And who knows, maybe the next time VShojo actually does pull out applications for people to try and join, maybe I will. Got some lovely synthwave going on. I hope it's not too loud that you guys can't hear me. I hope Guppy or maybe Claudia will come around, and I can ask them if they can hear me perfectly or if the music's too loud. In which case, I've made myself out to be an ass by talking to you guys, but you can't really hear me because of the music. But I recorded earlier to see if it would work, if it was fine, and I actually turned down the volume a little bit for it so that I could be just as clear for the stream. But you would still get to hear the music because I checked back. Sunflower, grave dust, one empty glass bottle. Got it. Do I have sunflower? We'll see. Empty glass bottle. Lovely. Wait a minute. Minus sun resistance. Nah. Paper press. Sunflower seeds. Huzzah. That means I must make some more plants up there. I think I'm doing very well when it comes to trying to stop my stuttering or stumbling, because it's a nervous thing, you know? What do you guys think? Am I improving? I noticed that there is a new game out there that's for free. It's called Once Human. And shout out to anybody who is playing it, whether you're a streamer or somebody else, or a non-streamer, or just someone who wants a partner or something. I'm game. I got the game as well. I haven't played it yet, but I will definitely give it a try in my spare time. Now we just wait for these sunflowers. But while I wait, I'm gonna go search for some sunflowers, because if I can resist the holy energies at least a little bit, I wonder. Yeah, why give this to me if I can do that fun with my map? What is the purpose of this thing? Anyway. Now I just need to find some sunflowers. How about can? Apologies. Just looking up to see where I can find some sunflowers. This is technically cheating, but sorry. Sunflower. I can find them at cotton farms. Okay. But I'm sure you guys treasure your time, and you won't want me searching all over the map. Something that is like right in front of me. Take my horse. mean, I would have made a like Throne account and such, so you guys can check what I'm lacking for a VTube set for a streaming setup. But yeah, apparently they don't um, deliver to South Africa, and if they do, they don't really show it, do they? But while we're on the topic about streaming setups and all, I just learned of a handy little device today that I've seen quite a few times on computer stores online, and even some ads, especially Temu ads. It's a streaming deck. Apparently, they are just like a little console of buttons that you can use that will like make your stream a lot easier. Like I would be able to transition from one scene to the other with next to no problem, and I won't have to go out of the game or do anything of that sort to like fix something or change something in my stream setup. Quite handy and quite a handy nifty little device, but why is it so expensive? That's my question. Why is it so expensive when all its function is just to switch between one scene or toggle one thing. Ah, Claudia, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Yes, yes. I just discovered about them, and the thing is, they've been in my face like ever since I started streaming. Be able to do it with a numpad instead. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna have to look it up on what to do, on how to do it. Then I'm gonna put some effort into making a little numpad stream setup. While I'm here, I'll also get the cotton. Thank you. I didn't consider that. Thanks a lot. Sorry, girlie. I'm gonna have to kill you. Thanks, Claudia. That was very helpful. Yes, because I don't want to go through the arduous task of clicking OK on individual scenes in my stream. I'd like to just press a button and I'm there. And even toggle my emotions without having to press F1 or whatever no problem. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is going great for you, and that nobody's working you too hard from your long weekend and all. I'm doing pretty well. I'm finishing up lunch. Oh, so you just popped in to say hi? Whoa. 14, huh? I should introduce you to my friend. He does mostly servers, but he also keeps a number or account of how many he's installed and how many that he is placed in an office. Be pretty interesting to see you guys compare. Although, yeah, I'll be here for a few minutes. That's very nice of you, Claudia, to take some of your time to come say hi to me and just to pop in. Thank you very much. The servers were last week. How many did you put in? There we go. We got sunflowers. Notice everyone that Claudia is the MVP of IT, though she is only human and needs every bit of rest she can get. So let us all pray for her to have more restful days ahead. Namely replaced 4 of them. Huh. Alright. Still, I'm sure it's a schleppy job. Yes, because I was actually mentioning yesterday, I think it was, that yeah, manual labor people like me, we may think we have it bad, but no, we don't. Um, it's people in IT or do office work or anybody who needs to use like their brains to do something. You guys have it equally, if not as much worse as us. Manual labor guys like me, we can just pick up something heavy or bang something with a hammer to make ourselves feel better. You guys have to deal with stress on a whole new level. So I do not envy you, but I do feel for you. The emotional and mental anguish from your supervisor's attitude and all. Only strong people can handle that kind of thing. Really strong people. No sunflowers here. That's a shame. Let's get into shadows. It's funny because... Sorry. It's funny because I am the hardware person with the 2 big guys. While the 2 big guys are mainly software issues. Huh? If I was gifted with bigness, I would go straight for manual labor. If gifted with muscles, then you go for that kind of stuff. But at least that's how I feel. If you got physical gifts, use them. Yeah, forget funny, that's just unfair. Yeah, there's a cotton phone right here. Yeah. Easier. I'll pray for easier days for you, Claudia. Easier stress, less stress days. Just gonna park my horse here and murder everybody. It helps me build muscles at least. That's true. Who needs gym when you got work to help you? That's also the thing with fabricators and welders and all. We deal with metal, right? So if it's manageable, we even lift the things that we are currently busy on, and sometimes it can be up to like 70 kilograms or something of heavy materials. I think I have enough sunflowers. Well, in my personal taste at least, there's some charm and beauty to a woman with some muscles. Not that I'm hitting on you. The please understand, I'm just saying that at least to some degree, muscles on a woman is quite attractive. Yeah, well, oof, that's a lot. Yeah, well, it's that, nobody's gonna stand around and wait for us to finish a welding job that is like 25 minutes um of welding, and then we have to wait for it to cool down. I'll get that Junker Queen build Sunday. I'm assuming you mean someday. Hmm. Yes, someday. I thought so. Uh, well, eh, whatever fits for you, right? If you want that, on account of your model, you look like you do want that kind of build. If I'm not assuming anything. I know, right? Just lift one or two, three things and do like 9 workouts, and then yeah, you got that physique already. Oh, how I'd wish I'd have that if that was a thing, but nah, it takes time, a lot of time. You're looking at 2 to 3 years of continue of consistent hard work and dedication to the workouts in order for that to happen. If you eat well and if you focus on some areas you want to improve, like say you want a bigger chest or broader shoulders, you focus on the shoulders or chest workouts more. But yeah, it would be lovely, unless you go for steroids, in which no, rather not. Ah, primal blood essence, lovely. Okay, let's see. What was I trying to build up again? Something. Oh yeah, it was the holy resistance potion, and I need some grave dust. For sure. What I'd give to have a physique similar to Goldberg back in his prime years of WWE, back when he was an explosive force. At one point, I wanted to be like Brock Lesnar in physique-wise, but I just think the guy's kind of scummy, so no. No. But I'm sure you're perfect the way you are, anyways. I mean, if you feel that you need some improvements, then by all means, go ahead. Damn it, I keep forgetting what I need. Grave dust. Ah. I made some new friends, Claudia. Some new friends. One of them's name is the Little Guppy. A very lovely character indeed. I'll try and introduce you sometime to her. It's actually thanks to her that I've gotten some more followers. Garlic resistance potion. I think I'm gonna have to get myself some ferocity potion. But I think I have some ferocity potion. Yeah, she's she's also new to streaming. Just well, I'm still fairly new. But still, she's also in my league when it comes to streaming. She's still pretty much new. That is a lot of Hell's Clarion. Jeez, where did I go? I do know I need some bones of a fish. Here we go. And an empty water skin. Talking to others and getting to know them helps you expand and find viewers. It's good that you found each other. Yeah, thank you very much for that. I do want my followers and friends to be genuine, you know. I don't want to follow any of those schemes where I sign up to like somebody on Twitter and then they guarantee me like 50 followers in the next 2 hours or something. Oh, I already have a no, they don't already have the brew. No, I don't want to follow that stuff. My followers, or denizens as I like to call them, they must be um real, and I must get them by my own like talent, and they must be genuine. Otherwise, my stream quality will be fake, or my entire channel or VTubing career will be fake, and I'd rather not. I want nothing about my whole VTubing career or streaming career in general to be fake. I've always chased authenticity when it comes to my practices in life. Oh, by the way, Claudia, can you hear me well? You obviously can hear me well, but the music isn't too loud, is it? I tested it earlier, but I just wanted to get an outsider's opinion. Hey Seymour, are you okay? Hey, you seem fine. I'll leave you alone. The music is at a good volume level. Ah, that's great then. Because I checked my other streams and yeah, I can barely hear it. So I tried to adjust it before stream. I just wanted to make sure it was fine. But it's great that you can hear it and me. Because there will be one or two, maybe even 4 or 5 moments where it's total silence, and I don't want to bore people with empty silence. At least have some lovely tunes to play. Oh, that's right, I can send them away now. You went there, now you go this way. Man, that's stupid. So what if he got... Music is a good volume. Thank you, lovely Claudia, for the input. I'd like to provide entertainment all around. And I'd like your input as well about the clips that I made if you haven't seen them yet, or if you have and you just haven't been able to give me some, um, like, like your opinion about them. I'd like to hear sometime what you think, because I felt that those were great moments to capture. People on Twitter seem to like it. Wait a minute, does he not have a chance to succeed? Chance of injury. Okay. Success chance? Oh, what's wrong with him? I'm still sending him. Otherwise, next time he comes back, I'm going to simply hook him up with the strongest equipment I can for him. Okay. Either I just wait for this garlic to bugger off, or no. This is a boss. I need to search out for blood. It's fine to capture any moment you feel is great. I think the main thing to figure out is which ones to make featured clips. They'll be more public. That's a good point. I should choose which one will be the best choice. Yeah. I'm learning more with your help. Thank you very much, Claudia. I'm learning more about how to stream as a pro, or stream properly. Thank you. Hopefully one day I'll make it to the US and, I don't know, treat you to your favorite food or something as thanks for all the help. I have to get to know you very well. To know that, yeah, you can't have coffee. I know that much. And, whatever, I'll have to look up whatever else you can't have. If I mention it on stream, a TwitchCon meetup, maybe, we'll see. I get so well that I can actually afford the tickets to TwitchCon? Perhaps. That'll be lovely. If I can ever afford to go. And then you and me both. Yeah. I'm sure that there's like, what there is like for throne.com, there's something like that, but for food. I'm sure there's something like that. Unless I created like a DoorDash account and then just send you whatever it is from this side to you. That would mean that, yeah, no, maybe that won't work. It means I need your address, and I'm sure you wouldn't. I'm sure you don't want to share your address with somebody that's on web. I know that's how I'd feel for somebody. Nah, I'll think of something. Maybe one day I'll treat you to something. I feel that such help coming from such a lovely person needs to be rewarded at least once. Yeah, jeez, how much does it cost to go to TwitchCon? Oh, don't worry about it. No, my conscience won't allow me. It will nag me night and day, where I will barely be able to sleep because of the constant nagging it gives me. That's why I find it very hard to sleep at night as it is, because I owe a lot of people emotionally for all the good they've done to me. It's hard for me to sleep at night as it is. Just kidding. But I will do you a solid one day. Promise. As they probably say in Boston, I'll do you a solid. Yes, one day. And the least I can do then, jeez, just remembered that the amount of times someone gave another streamer like 10 years of subscriptions. I'm like thinking maybe I can do that for you. That's a lot of money. I'll give you some subscriptions as a starting point one day, just to show that I am serious about returning the favor for all the help that you've been giving me thus far. I'm going back to the weak area. Oh. Just to give you a little update as well, huh? Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. No problem. A little quick update. I still haven't received a phone call from those guys who interviewed me last week Friday about the job. So I'm guessing that they might phone me tomorrow, or maybe still leaving it to the next week. So I'm still waiting. I haven't heard anything. And maybe a month from now, I will consider that, yeah, somebody else has got the job. Because how often do do businesses phone people to say, no, sorry, you don't have the job? No, they'd rather be silent about it. And I wouldn't put it past these guys if they're the same, because they're part of the scrap business. Apologies for the running around. I'm just looking for a creature of some sorts with a high blood count, because I need to be at my best if I'm going to face the priest. Hopefully they'll call. Maybe after a week and a half, give a call and ask for an update. Yeah. Very few people actually do that, like call the business. But I will. I will. A week and a half from now. And also, just an update. I did mention that I'm not going to be streaming on tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, and even Monday night, because I'm going, as you guys would call it, cross state or cross provincial. I'm basically going to watch a rugby match in Durban on Saturday night, so I need to be on the road tomorrow. It takes about 6 hours to get to where I'm going, and then another 2.5 hours to get to the actual stadium. I'll take plenty of pics and share it on the Discord. That'd be great. I hope you have a great time. Thank you. And I'll even have a. I don't drink very often, but but I will have one beer in your uh in in your name, in your honor. Spiritually, we will be having a beer together. Ooh, I'm so strong. You guys stand no chance. Maybe you do, just a tiny bit. Uh-oh. Lovely. I just got my ass handed to me. That's what I get for trying to take down so many people. Oh, just to bring to your attention, on Steam at least, there is a new game that is free, just like the first Descendant. It's called Once Human. You can claim it for free. It's like, a multiplayer survival game like Rust. It looks like there's more in it. Like, you build up bases and all that, and you try to survive as a group, but there's like supernatural monsters or something in it. It looks pretty good. You should totally check that out. So cringe when I do that. Yes, in the Discord, I will share a video link about it. Very suspicious that they are sending free games out for everybody for some reason. Level 8, 82%. That's good. One of you big boys are so hard to kill. Gives us a chance to take a step back and judge, do we consume you or leave you alone? Look at this pipsqueak. How many hours left do you have in the day, if I may ask? Anybody here stronger? No? Okay, goodbye. About 3 more hours. Similar to how much I've got left of my stream. I wish we were in the same time zone. We could join each other for a proper good multiplayer session or something. It can be off stream as well, but I mean, like, as well as on stream collabs if you'd have me. Or I just schedule, at about midnight at this time, I'll wait for Claudia and we'll do something. It's just a suggestion because you seem like you'll be an awesome, fun friend to play collabs with or multiplayers with as well. Sure, there's a couple of games that you need a partner for, a trustworthy one at least. Weekends if we did. Well, I mean, obviously can't do it this weekend, but whenever you can. Presently, apart from where I'm. Ooh, look at Scythe. This is way stronger. Merciless Iron Reaper. I am getting some OP weapons and all. Lovely. But at a later time we can talk about it. I would definitely skip a stream to do it a little bit later just so we can join. But of course that's totally up to you. I don't want to like force it on you. Duck's Carpet Collection. All that for that. Taylor's Flooring again. I know that you can be very busy, so still got 60 plus years of my life, can still do it anytime really. Good lord, old man, can you whistle any louder? Jeez. I swear there's no tune to his whistling, it's just noise. I'm talking about my father. You guys can't hear him, but I can through my headphones past the beautiful synth wave music, and I'm just hearing a high-pitched whistle. Research desk has been completely unlocked, so don't need this. Pardon me. Also, if you weren't here to hear about it, Claudia, the planned power cuts might be returning to South Africa again, and it's hi Zonin, how are you? Hi Guppy, I'm fine. How are you? Doing well, I'm sure. I hope. Yeah, power cuts could return again, so just a little warning is what I'm trying to say. Another lovely workday. Yippee. Just got done with the meeting with the manager of the kitchen we work out of, so that was fun. Planned power cuts. I haven't heard that in my area. Well, pardon me. Pardon me that way. Yeah, in your Discord, Guppy, I see that you're having a bit of trouble with that guy. Yeah, I'm Guppy, the little Guppy, Violet Claudia. Violet Claudia, the little Guppy. It's a mess, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to deal with such a pain in the butt every single day. And Claudia, yeah, the term that we use this side is called load shedding, and exactly as it sounds, it's all about reducing the load the load it has on the power grid here, and yeah, it's all. Oh, is that some tea? A little gossip. it's just it's just clear that Guppy is having a bit of trouble with her manager, who pretends to be like a super busy guy, but he only comes in to look busy. Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Lovely. Two lovely friends and getting to meet each other. Hope you two get along well. Yeah, no, I've had plenty of those myself as well. They just walk out to go and do business for the 90% of the day, and then they come back and ask, "Did you finish that job I gave you?" And I'm like, "What job did you give me?" Oh, brother. Long story short, I work as a sous chef in catering, and the owner of the company I'm working for, is drowning basically in poor management skills, and we're all starting to, as a result, and it's driving me nuts. Yes, a good nutshell of a roundup of what's up. Every time someone says long story short, it brings me back to that monster creature from Earthworm Jim who's called Rosebud. And he's just got like that Stanley Ipkiss uh, therapist voice. It just sounds so bored. Sorry, didn't quite finish that sentence properly. We're all starting to fall apart. Guppy, with the environment you have, I'm surprised you still have all your marbles. Because yeah, in the chat, in the Discord chat, it's apparent that the person you work with is nothing but trouble. I'm sorry you have to deal with such trouble. Right, the garlic's gone. 82% power, maybe? Force thread. Yeah, Claudia is into the IT area, computers and all that good, lovely, love. Of course, yeah, need more of that. Be right back real quick, no problem. The only thing I can reference to is what I've seen on Gordon Ramsay shows. Sounds like a super tough area to work in. Oh, I'm sure hygiene, food preparation, knowing what to work may be easier with better managers. Well, yeah, with the right manager, anything is a lot. Um, anyway, really, with the right manager, any the day can go super well. But yeah, poor Guppy has to put up with an incompetent ass. Pardon my language. And I've had plenty of my fill of those, thank you. I have plenty of pollen here. Jeez, what's wrong with me? But we're working with Gordon Ramsay, wow. May sound crazy of me, but I do want to work with the guy. Just, he knows what he's doing. And yeah, he'll call me a donkey, he'll call me this, he'll call me that. I'd rather get called those horrible words by somebody that actually knows what they're doing. A little crazy. I just liked his Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen and Hotel Hells. Yeah, he does. He actually seems like a nice dude outside of the show. Yeah, it does. He does. Um, a devoted father and husband, plus active. Um, and also on that show, well, on that YouTube channel, Hot Ones. It puts into perspective that yeah, a lot of pressure is on him as a chef because, you know, especially if you're cooking for dignitaries or government officials, yeah, one terrible dish could spout an entire war and such. Might just be that way for the camera. Yeah, true. It could be just like for publicity. Oh, lovely. I've got more sunflower seeds to plant. Well, we'll never really know until we meet them in real life and have a coffee with them. Like my mom always said, if you want to get to know somebody really, really, really well, always sit down to have coffee with them. Coffee, for some reason, brings out the honesty in people. World War II, they were wrong to choose truth serum. Just sit down and have a cup of coffee and you'll know what you know everything. Having worked in food for 3 years now, I truly believe Gordon is a real nice dude. He just doesn't tolerate the nonsense and egos that chefs have. I am telling you, professional chefs have huge egos. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, dang. Especially those master chef characters, those people that do the judging and whatever. And especially that one movie called The Menu. Yeah, that one as well. But they feel that they've gone through the whole training and such, that, you know, it's validated that they behave that way. Like, I earned my apron, so I'm allowed to act that way. Good sir, one day I will earn my trade in welding and boiler making, but I will not be too high above teaching someone new in the field. I'll be patient with the little fella. Now we are off to go kill a priest. 100%. The kids are learning. The adults are usually already in kitchen and could make a mistake and kill someone. Yes. How easy it is to send someone to the emergency room via uncooked chicken and I don't know, a spice that's not meant to go with a certain dish. No, thank you. It's that kind of pressure, especially with my lousy cooking. I mean, I can cook, and it's not up to chef standards, but I can still cook well. But there are a few times when I did serve meat that wasn't cooked all the way, and people just tossed it. Just a few peanuts. That's true. How many people are allergic to peanuts? One of the most healthy snacks you can have out there. Pardon me. Just gonna hydrate a little bit. Lovely. Yeah, for sure. You can keep the apron. You can keep the duty of a chef. I'd rather just cook for my family and from whomever is willing to eat my food, and then leave it at that, and be happy that I provided a decent meal for people that I care about. Did it for a bunch of strangers who only look at it once and then they're like, maybe something else. Guppy here also went into. Oh man, I gotta apply the potions. Holy Resistance and Brew Ferocity. That means I'm a lot stronger now. Yeah, Guppy here also wants to become a writer, author, creative writing, I believe it is, and if I remember correctly. And I'm all for it. Whatever it is that makes you happy, go for it. Life is too short to do something you don't enjoy. Especially when it is a career. I like that. I keep thinking I should make a short story section in my Discord. Well, why not? Well, go ahead. I mean, jeez, why not, eh? It's certainly will attract a. I had so many friends that write. Emphasis on had. What happened? Yeah. I actually have a short story somewhere. I think it's like saved on the cloud or on Microsoft Word or something. I made like a short story. Well, it was meant to be like a full story because if you think that Zonin Prime's the only character I can come up with, trust me, I have tons of characters I could come up with, and some that are still in like hiatus because I need to just pardon me, just figure out a great story for them. Like where will it take place? What is it about? And what is their significance? Either I over prepared or the guy's just weak. Good lord, son, you are weak. Mainly in high school, we had live journals and would write fan fictions. Afterwards, we all stopped writing as much. More like it. Is it as such? I really need to write more. This book I want to write has been sitting on a back burner for so long, but my job has me so burnt out most of the time it's hard to stay inspired. Even yesterday in my stream, I couldn't even make it 4 hours. I was so worn out. Oh, Guppy, sorry to hear that. My BF even got me a custom Funko Pop. of the main character for it, and I feel so bad he went to all that trouble and I still haven't written anything substantial. Oh man, Guppy, considering where you work, it's understandable, okay? Don't beat yourself up. You will eventually get back to it, I'm sure. If you still have a passion and still have a driving force behind you to do it, then I know you will get back to it. Just at the moment, things are looking hectic as far as you tell me. So, chin up. You'll get there. I'm sure that you will get a chance soon enough. Just need to have that manager of yours pick up some of the pace. Maybe carry a note. You're so nice. So, one step at a time. Maybe carry a notebook around and write down ideas. Yeah, exactly. Um, just remember, for every writer, when it comes to every writer, as far as I know from Alan Moore, I think his name was. He said a writer's work is never over until they put down the pencil for good. Or put down the pen, I think he said. I have this neat program I'm using to like brainstorm map things out. I've been slowly grinding through building the pantheon for it. It's going to be a fantasy novel. Yeah, lovely. I underestimated how hard making pantheons actually is. I now have mad respect for dungeon masters and Dungeons and Dragons who build their own campaigns from scratch. I'm actually pretty clueless when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. Like, what? Is it all just like a set of rules you have to abide to make decent dungeon, or are they like reading from actual booklets that like show this is what you must choose for this and that to make the story continue, like a set story? Know what I mean? But I guess no. It is make your own adventure. Raziel the Shepherd. The head and heart of the Dunley Monastery and a true believer in the light. Raziel is known for his persuasive sermons and harsh fire and brimstone rhetoric. It is believed that his holy power is granted by his incredible righteousness, largely because he keeps saying so. So, oh great, I had enough of that Kenneth Copeland for one lifetime, and now he's in the game. To an extent, there's a rule set, but it's up to the players to decide when to apply them or when to bend them. Most tend to bend to cater to the story, but some are hardcore, play by the rules only. Well, then they just lack imagination, I guess. But, that being said, Sanguine Coil. Launch a projectile deals Blood Fountain. That sounds cool, so I'll pick that instead. And I'll replace it with that. Yeah. There are pre-made campaigns DMs can use from books, or you can homebrew or whatever it's called and make your own. But you still use the base rules as foundation. Huh. That actually sounds quite fun. Wish that there was Dungeons and Dragons near my location. Now what has he given us? Good sir, you have given us a jewel crafting table. Greater blood essences, scourge stones and gem dust. Lovely. Ah, the bits. Celebrated away for its endlessness. People do it online all the time. Huh. I'm gonna go look for it. Because on another Discord, I was actually asked to make like a set of characters because the guy ran out of ideas, and he was so amazed at the rollout I gave him. Off at love, we messed up my friend's game. We had to talk to a person and buy an item from them. 5 minutes tops. We thought we had to sneak in and steal it, but it turned into a bloodbath. Afterwards, he couldn't stop laughing at how crazy it got. I've tried playing as a player, but I think I'm more attuned to being the dungeon master, so I'm debating on putting together a campaign. He had to figure out what kind of boots the merchant should be, even though that wasn't the plan. Wow. What kind of boss the merchant should be, even though that wasn't the plan. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, he's that worried about what the merchant's wearing? I was gonna just say, but it makes sense. I guess that people, like you say, people are that hardcore into it, so. It's quite humorous, but admirable. So one thing you two have got in common is that you're both Dungeons and Dragons players. Neat. Instantaneous friends. Then again, it's ultimately up to the people who are speaking to one another if they want to be, right? Okay, Pendant of the Dusk Watcher. I think I already have that. No, I don't. What level? What level is this for? So Dungeon Masters are. They're quite the. I will be right back again. I apologize for back and forth at work, so haha, yeah. It's okay. Okay, Guppy, go ahead. I'll try to visit your stream, little Guppy. Ah. It warms the cockles of my heart to see two friends that I've come to care for dearly are getting along so well. Weapon attack speed. 8%. So the Dusk Watcher pendant is a lot better. I just need a regular topaz and scourgestone pendant, which I have. It's already an upgrade. No. This. I need this. Love to have... Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate tonight. Apparently keeping it on theme with the Dungeons & Dragons talk. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, I try to get into Baldur's Gate, but yeah, computer can't handle it. It freezes and it lags like crazy, especially during heavy combat scenarios. Another game that's gonna have to go on the mount just till I can upgrade my machine. But I've been hearing so much praise about it. I have to go though. I have a meeting in a few minutes. Okay, well thank you, Claudia. Thank you very much for coming to my stream. You've been a delight, and I wish you well. Take care. Kiss, kiss, love, love. $64 gem dust. Got it. Yeah, I actually have a character another character besides this one. But he's in a totally different league. I got inspiration about him from watching The Witcher, and character's name is Benathor, but he goes by names like Red Axe or Ben Zerker because, well, he's a barbarian type, and so it can convert a lot of okay, lovely. He's a barbarian type of character, and um the story is that he comes from the north. It's a totally different Earth to ours, of course. It's fantasy. He comes from the north, and he comes from a tribe of barbarians, and they are physically gifted like nobody's business. They're physically gifted, where they are easily 9 feet tall. Yeah. They worship a god of combat, where the god of combat will reward them for all eternity. Like, you can call it like Odin, where Odin will like reward those who die in combat because they lived the life of a true Viking or Norseman. But for him, it's like whoever has got got the biggest number to their name in body count, and whoa, 1,000 stitch cloak. Huh. Basically the same as what I've got on now, but it just looks like rags. I'll stick this in later, somewhere else. Anywho, the higher your kill count and your accomplishments in battle, then the greater your reward will be in the halls of their god. And for him, who he didn't start as a weakling, it's not that weak to strong thing either, like you'd see in so much manga nowadays and anime apparently, where the guy starts off as a weak little crap, then grows into a mighty, powerful, almighty being of pure strength and power. No, he was like every other barbarian, but one day his tribe fell victim. Okay, I do have the Merciless Iron Sword, but I need Radiant Alloy and Greater Blood Essence, and I don't have the power to make Radiant Alloy yet. Okay. But now here's the thing. The god that he worships has 2 daughters. These daughters happen to be the maidens of carnage, as they're well known. Well, this god of his is more controlled in like, you know, he doesn't like useless carnage. He doesn't like useless or meaningless violence or destruction for another person. If it's like true combat, like between warriors, he gives more praise for that. If it's just like slaughtering millions for nothing, then he frowns upon it. So his daughters like enticed that kind of behavior, and they were punished. They were punished and sent into the form of twin axes. Now I say twin axes, but they really are two like one-handed axes, but they're like massive compared to the average person. And maybe twin axes, but they do share like differences, or they do have differences that separate them apart. So problem is the people that these daughters of this god sent into the daughters of this god had sent many people into like a cursed existence, so to say, where all they want to do is just kill for no real reason. Hence, they're known as the mothers of all murderers. Sorry if this is getting a little grim, but it was inspired by Witcher, so to say. So I'm trying my best not to. I've thought about this quite a lot, actually. It's yeah, they're the mothers of all murderers, because murderers will kill for no reason, and they've sent many men to a cursed existence of dying in battle with no real honor to their names and no real warrior spirit. What am I doing? Welcome back, Guppy. You're hearing out on the little story that I'm cooking up. Might sound a little gruesome because, yeah, it is. Don't have enough scourge stones. Need to make more. How do you make them again? Like that. Okay, so brave dust and whetstones. Got it. So anyway, these two, we can call them demigoddesses because that's what they basically are. They didn't even earn their real godlike statuses, so you know, they're in the form of axes and they're cursed, and whoever hold them will be granted immeasurable strength and power, but the people who do wield these two axes will be driven insane, because these two axes will drive the men insane. Will drive anybody insane who carries them. And they've had quite a number of people under their belts. So, is that. They'll whisper, like, you know, so many temptations and curses into the person's ears. It's pretty dark. But then Benathor comes across them, and he apparently is driven by the madness that these two give him. As he fights, and he goes into a berserker rage, and the more he goes into a berserker rage, the stronger he gets, and you see where this is going. It's just like he just becomes more powerful as he fights. I guess I'll come back for... No. Four. I won't have enough. The pendant? No. I gotta go find some more pendants. for whetstones. Anywho, so that's the case. There's more to the story than just that, but it's the base for that character alone. I've got two other characters. Don't know if you want to hear them. But they're a lot more nuanced than just plain out raw savagery. One of them's quizzical, the other one is morbid. Just ideas I've thought about in my head for a story. I think I got a decent page and a half on just the entry of one of them, so okay. I need 6 scourge stones for that. Okay. And then some gem dust. Shouldn't be too much of trouble. But if you ever need ideas for God or whatever for your pantheon, I'd be happy to throw in some ideas. I'm also a creative person myself. Okay, so we will. Well, how do you make whetstone? Stone dust and copper ingots. All right. Maybe I should build another forge. Yeah. Claudia's gone now. She's gone to a meeting. So. Yeah. Isn't she lovely? Of course, the fear of sharing such things like, stories and all that for anything. It's fear that people will rebuke it and say, nah, that's cheap, that's garbage. Yeah, you know what, J.K. Rowling had an idea and people turned her down hundreds, nearly tens of times. But now look, Daniel Radcliffe is known as the face of Harry Potter. So yeah. I must be talking myself a storm because my throat is parched. Whew. The other person in this whole story that I'm thinking about, he's a lot more grim. Not savage based, but more grim. His name is Nathan Fairchild. Opening story. There is a lovely estate in a made-up town. I haven't thought of its name yet. And it's a prosperous town. It's beautiful. It's full of hustle and bustle markets and society people and all that, nobles, whatever. And in the distance, you would see like this jade green place, like estate, the Fairchild residence. It's the Fairchild estate, let's say. Now, the Fairchilds are nobles, but they are charitable, they're philanthropic. Is that the right word? They're philanthropists. Yeah, there we go. Philanthropists. And they are loved by most of the realm. People come to see them and try to gain favor of them. Everybody wants to be in the inner circle, and everybody wants to be on their good side. So people will try and gain their favor. The Fairchilds do good by their own workers, and they do well by their allies. So they're a very nice. They're not like those typical nobles that are so stuck up that they think that their own waste smells good. They're loving people, basically. And enters little Nathan Fairchild, a boy with silver hair, mostly donned from his mother's side. He is known as the treasure of the Fairchild estate because he's a bright little ball of sunshine, and everybody loves him like he's their own. And excuse me. So yeah, pretty beautiful setting, very loving atmosphere so far. What happens? Well, there's always that one bastard of a noble out there, and there's no one rotten than one called Oliver Ottman. That's the name I've come up with this guy for so long. Bear with me. Oliver Ottman. Now, he's the total opposite of what the Fairchilds are like. He's not charitable. He isn't nice. He's just downright rotten. But he still wanted to get on the Fairchild's good sides because, one, they are taking most of his clients, and he did always have a crush on the lady of the Fairchild estate. We'll call her Catherine, because Catherine seems like such a typical noble name. Might change in the future. He's always had a crush on her, but Leonard, her husband, beat Oliver to her. Not that he needed much competition. I mean, Oliver was just so damn rotten. Anyway, one night, while Nathan was asleep in his bed, he hears a loud crash and he smells smoke. He notices that his home's on fire, and he escapes through his window, which leads down to, what is those things called on the side of buildings, especially that it aids some people to climb up to their lovers' bedrooms. I don't know what they're called, but I guess I'm thinking I'm talking too much. Anyway, the bandits managed to get into the estate, which is odd because the estate is so secured. The only way that they could get in is if somebody let them in. We'll delve more into that later on. Well, another time, actually. Uh, so the boy witnesses his parents get unalived, and he is driven to run away because he can't fight against those bandits, but he saw who was to blame and who came up with the whole scheme. It was Oliver Ottman who made this unfortunate event happen. So now little Nathan's runs for miles to try to get away from those who want to hurt him and end his life. He runs so far in a random direction he eventually comes across a swamp or a quagmire or whatever. And he's overcome with sorrow and such. I'm sorry, I must be talking too much. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit just to rest my tongue. My jaw's starting to hurt because I'm talking too much. Lovely music though. You see, that's the thing. When you're bored like me at home all day long, what do you do with your time? You come up with stories. But now I've got streaming, and I've got new friends that I can talk to. Maybe even join for some games from time to time. Oh, by the way, Guppy, if you're still there, I won't be streaming tomorrow night, and Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I won't be near my machine to do it. So probably Tuesday you will see me again. Just follow my streaming countdown on my about page to see when my next stream will be. Equifae is online, and I can't go see her. Apologies for that. I was just looking online a little bit for some info. probably Guppy is called again by a manager, a jerk-like manager, do some menial tasks that he could have done himself. Summon a pillar of blood, healing allies 50% of your spell power. The pillar erupts after 1.2 seconds, inflicting leech and dealing 75% magic damage to enemies while healing allies for 75% of your spell power. I see. Oh, I said boy. Right, now I can create the pendant. And that's just the Scourge pendant. Holy mother of mercy. Scourge pendant, then I gotta get 3 regular topazes and 12 glass. Got it. Incredibly, I talk to myself so much. Incredibly pedantic. That's the right turn of phrase for it. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. Anybody want a funny and ridiculous anime to watch? I totally recommend Excel Saga. I don't know if I've already mentioned this. I'm sorry if I have. But it's a ridiculous anime. I think it's still back in. It's still based in like the 90s or something. But it's quite funny, and it's ridiculous. It's like so random. Actually, let me look it up. See where it's from. Excel Saga. And you can 19 what? Total of 26 episodes. It ran from 1999 to 2001. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's a millennium anime. I am so very sorry. Right after I said I was back, another company's owner came and started talking with me, so I had to bolt, mute, run, laugh. It's okay, Guppy. It's alright. I understand. You work in a demanding environment. No worries. Don't stress. Okay, what's my power? No change in power. Okay, I'm just gonna put some stuff away and then I'm gonna go after the next target. Alright, next target. General Cassius the Betrayer. Once a highly skilled and respected officer within the ranks of the Church of Luminance, Cassius served as a powerful paladin who led a troop tasked with hunting down Dracula himself. Mission ended in failure, overpowered by the immortal king and forced into servitude. The dark influence of his sentient blade, Nightfall Edge, affecting his mind. Cassius now serves as a loyal general for the Legion of Noctum. Okay then. On my way there, I will find a worthy monster to inhabit. Anything but these jokers. Oh, shame. It's probably happened again for her. She not be worried about upsetting me if she just bolts and all that. It's fine. I understand. Especially when it comes to working in such environments, you need to be quick on your feet, and sometimes you can't give people a heads up of what's to happen. Yeah, and after this stream, I'm gonna have to get myself ready for the trip tomorrow. I wish we would have taken my car. Needs to have a long journey. Then we're gonna go fishing, yeah, sure. We're the baddies. Ah, Buxton! Welcome! Welcome back! Been a long time. Yeah, the baddies are the big bosses that I have to face. I've taken down actually quite a number since we last spoke. Quite a number. Little Guppy, Boxen, Little Guppy. Boxen is, yeah, I think Boxen is like the oldest follower I've got. First one probably is my first one, apart from the others, which are close friends in real life. But yeah, oldest follower. I give him that title. Yes, yes, the real OG for sure. And this is Guppy, little Guppy. She's been a real darling to me. I'm very happy to have met her. She's actually helped me a lot, especially when it came to progressing a little bit in followers and some friends. So, mad respects to Guppy. Yeah. Anything above 82%? So how have you been, boxing? It's been a while. I do actually feel that I am progressing very well, considering the plenty of weeks I've had of silence. And like no shows when it comes to my streams, but I feel things are changing around now, so that's a good thing. Well, that's great. Been chilling and not Too stressed and unsure? 60%? 61%? You are nothing. I don't wish to know you. Geez, my attacks are faster. I can see that. Oh, Boxton, here's the thing. Last week Friday, I went for an interview for a job, and they said they would phone me this week, but I haven't phoned them. But they haven't phoned me yet. But I'm expecting them either tomorrow or sometime next week or in the coming weeks. But thanks to another good friend who's also a follower, I will maybe give them a call to find out what's the update. But yeah, it is a simple boiler making or welder job, and they do pay well. Thing is, it will probably cut into my streams. Like I will only be able to do it on weekends or something, but I will make up for those weekends. Like decent 10-hour streams or something. Yeah, I just figured I'd let you know if you ever do find me like not around as much as I used to be. Ooh, is that Cassius? Yeah, that's General Cassius. But I'm taking this this lovely thing here as a sacrifice. Forgot that these Night Maidens are quite powerful. Yeah, but here's hoping that I actually do get the job, because good lord, I need one. Come here. Yeah, and the thing is with them, it's like a 7 to 4 job, 7 to 4, and I won't be able to take weekends off. Well, no, weekends I do. It's the only time I'll be able to take off, and also Christmas is the only time I will be able to call in and say, yeah, I'm going for a long holiday. So it's kind of strict, but the pay is well good. So just hope I get it, eh? Oh, brother, not this crap again. They always gang up on me. Thankfully, I didn't do too much damage to him, so it's not a total loss. Yes, I'm on a short list at the moment, so even if I don't get a call like this week or the week after or anything like that, chances are that I could get it in the next couple of weeks, because they're still going to go through like all the people that are on that short list. I just need to wait for my turn. Hopefully I do actually get it, because I'll also have a partner that will be around with me to help me do the job and teach me the ropes that whatever I need to learn. Yeah. It's a pretty sweet deal, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. It was never meant to be. But it sounds that things are looking up well for me as well for the job situation in South Africa, because we need a win. Forget that. I need a win. Lately, it has been cold. We're talking about -5 um, in the mornings, and at nights it's just crazy. But because we've been having cold fronts, you see, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, no, thank you. The cold fronts have like gone watered off for a while, but we should be expecting more in the coming weeks. And around August, it to its worst. But I'm sure compared to most European countries, South Africa is still the warmest. Is still warmer in comparison. Oh, brother, this guy is something else. Even at 96% blood purity, it's crazy. But currently we are experiencing warm days, so that's a plus. Okay, so Cassius is quite the bastard to beat. Let's look further. Apologies for the silence. I am currently concentrating incredibly hard. Such a sliver of life, and they always do this. They always do this. But I beat him. Huzzah. Damn it, this guy was quite tough. But yeah, die a few times so that you can learn the patterns of your opponent. Should have strategically placed horses in this area so that I can always have a quick escape. Yeah, it just shows brute force and just attacking haphazardly is not going to cut it, especially with opponents that are so skilled. You need to really think and know how they're going to attack. So that's why we're lucky as gamers that it isn't real life where you need to win immediately on the first shot. Instead, when it comes to gaming, you can at least die a few times to know your attacker's patterns, your opponent's attack patterns. Hence why Elden Ring is Elden Ring. How many people die to that game? And I think when it came to Dark Souls 2, it was just like so obvious what those eggs were all about. Like, you will die again and again and again. I'm like, wow, you just dropped some major spoils on me, women. I'm gonna die over and over again in a Dark Souls game? I'm shocked. Little sass, Amara. I gotta dig. Alright, bro. I gotta dip big W's. WWW. Okay. That's great, boxing. Take care. Hope you do well. See you later. Right. See what he's given us. He looks like a mean fella. Blood trail. Eh? Ooh, the next guy, Octavian. Death Knight. Let's try that instead of the Pillar of Blood. What has he given us? Stygian Summoning Circle, portal between worlds, used to summon blood souls from the Shadow Realm. Primal Blood Essence, 4 Scourge Stone, and 16 Stone Brick. Okay, I believe I have a Primal Blood Essence. I have 2 of them. Oh, Flawless Emerald, damn. Again with the Tailor's Flooring. Merciless Iron Great Sword, do I have that? Yes, I do. classical form of self-torture, especially for those who love the 80s and 70s aesthetics when it comes to like rich lifestyle. I'm following a lot of pages on Instagram where they would show like it's 1985 and you are rich. Which penthouse would you like? And it shows all them luxurious ones from 1985 and all that, 1975. And I'm like thinking now, why do I do this to myself? It looks so luxurious. I mean, yeah, these days it looks lovely, but I mean, the ones these days look nice as well, but I mean, come on, 1985 and such? That's like... That is like royalty. Now I gotta find the Scourge Stones. I'm sure I had one. Yeah, I had one. Now I gotta make more. And they even show like classes of 2000 whatever. Some more of that. Iron ingot and whetstones, I believe. Or just whetstones. Does it make me a weird man if I like tomboys? Perhaps. A lot of people say, oh, so you want a boyfriend with... You want a boyfriend with breasts. I'm like, excuse me? Still a woman. Just to like the rugged behavior, that's all. If it makes me weird, fine, I'll be weird. I'll be weird all I want. How many do we need? 4. So another 2 Scourge Stones can be made. In the meantime, I'll just crack open and see a few things online. I mean, if you watch that anime, Tomo-chan is a girl, to see what I mean. I mean, she's like the perfect childhood friend you have. You think you know them, but Twitch partner, Twitch affiliate, Twitch partner, and Twitch partner plus. Jeez. Well, you know it. You're spending the night in bed with them. Just gotta make sure. How many more? 68 of 95. Hopefully, I won't transfer to a collection of songs that will get me in trouble. Because because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Let's put this here. See what the dealio is about. Ah, it's all about collecting Stygians. Got it. Let's have a look-see at the tailor bench to see if there's any new equipment there. I could use some new stuff. Ah, no new stuff. That sucks. Kaboosh, stop being such a gadoosh. Can I be away from my computer for some time? And all? Yes, yes, yes. You know, I think off stream, I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to personally create the boxes and the things I need in order to properly organize all my materials, because I don't want to bore you guys by going into the game and then spending hours or most of my stream time just reorganizing my stuff. No, I don't want to do that to you guys. Bored enough watching me play. There we go. Dark Magus boots. Elaborate garments. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Anybody still remember the dreams they had when they were children? I do. But I won't go into that. Not that interesting, really. It's just what weirded out a kid that just wanted to have fun all day long. What weirded out a kid back then? Now, next target. See, I've taken down Brazil, General Cassius. Now it's Octavian. An old soldier and a veteran of many battles. Octavian is perhaps the most trusted man in all of Dunley. Militia serves him without question, and he in turn serves them to the best of his ability. Don't let his age fool you. He's got plenty of fight left in him. I'm sure he does. But now, time that he retires, I'm gonna need to brew a special. I need to brew some things. Whoa. Brew that increases spell leech by 10% at. Okay, no. We're gonna make some Wrangler potion and some brew of ferocity. Hit harder and faster. But first, find out what they are, numbnuts. Fire blossoms, got it. And thankfully, I've got a whole plantation up there. Fire blossoms. And brew of ferocity. Fishbone, Hell's Carrion, and Water Skin. Got it. Eventually I'll come to upgrading the heart again. So, it was yesterday that I was telling my brother about how I went online, looking up all the prices and comparing the prices and such to computer hardware and that I will need for a decent stream and a powerful computer and such. And tell him everything, how it all amounted to so much, so much, so much. And the only thing he could say to me was, yeah, and also invest in sound padding for my room. Because at night they can hear me. But the thing is, it ends at 12. No, it ends at 10. So what are they complaining about? My streams end around 10, and I'm relatively quiet compared to the rest of the house. What's the problem? Pardon me. Okay. Gotta put stuff away. Go hunt my next victim. Hopefully I have enough time to go for a fourth. I'm coming for you, Octavian. He's nearby. Militia captain. Where could he be? Is he in there? Most likely. I know what to do then. Oh, this place just screams that he's already too strong. Not to mention his stupid little guards are already giving me problems. I definitely need a stronger blood source. So instead of that, I'm gonna go ahead and look for a stronger blood source. Not gonna tackle this guy haphazardly. With only minute blood left. I need to restock. I swear this is what takes up most of the time with these kind of games. Where's Taylor Flooring? I saw that. Rather take this blood top now so that I at least have some to fall upon if I am gonna be killed and I can just run away. Come on, give me something. I just killed one of the strongest sources of blood I could find at this present moment. Brother. There's potential for another candidate. Gotcha. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I know it for sure. And it's just hit daybreak. Yeah, awesome. I'm carrying quite a hefty sum of items. Phew. I'm thinking about it now. What game do I play after this? I finish it. But what game do I play after that? 34% or just this much already? So this much is gonna have to cut it for now? Then there's that guy. Right. Let's just see what this guy's like. Maybe, yeah. I've actually proven that I don't really need that much power to take it down a big boss man. I just need to fight with my head instead of anything else but. Five percent is better than nothing. Now I just need to wait for night time. Righty. If anybody's still listening, if someone like gifts a sub to you that is for another streamer, is it considered like a gift or something, or is it like a token of good gesture, or is it like, you know, putting unnecessary pressure on you? Because someone made me do a gift sub or something to Mystic, and while I am somewhat a fan of Mystic, I'd like to know when I'm going to be gifting them. And I just don't like the fact that there are these nameless peons online that are like, don't have a name, or they do have a name but they don't have a face, and they don't have like a decent following or anything to warrant, like, you know, this is for you. You get to have the honor of gift subbing this streamer. You're welcome. I'm like, what? Why are you doing this to me? I'm like thinking now. Nearly night time. then we're gonna duke it out, you and I. You cannot be tougher than the guy before you. And if you are, I stand corrected. But my ultimate is now charged. I've got everything I need to take you down. For that. Oh, are you kidding me? I make the ferocity potion and everything, and I don't bring it with me. How dwarf is that? Thankfully, I'm not too far away. Just means that when I get back, most of the night's going to be gone, if not all of it. Now I'll have to be quick about it. And while I'm there, I can also try and stash some stuff away so that I don't lose it, because I've got some pretty useful things. You know what is a funny but settling, but it's funny but very endearing thing to see. An animation of Henya screaming Zen, and she's in the Yamcha pose. Just to like see ultimate defeat. That's like the ultimate defeat pose, even though we all know the origin of that pose in its entirety. When Yamcha was taken from us, then brought back thanks to the Dragon Balls. At times people come back in that game is crazy. It's like, what is death even there for anymore? Some anime, when a character dies, they die. There's no coming back from that. So, hustle up, Buttercup. I'll put it easy. I can't. Let's see. It's only meant for materials. It's only like these ones here where I can drop stuff. Okay, now to look for where is it now? I got earbuds, so I can hear more reliably now. Again, so dang sorry if you talk to me at all. Things got hectic for a bit, and I was waiting for my earbuds to get in so I can hear it, but not have it coming out of my laptop. It's alright, Guppy. I know how busy you can get. Well, I don't know how busy you can get, but understand that you are a busy woman. So, no, don't stress. It's all good. No, I was just rambling on as usual. You didn't miss much. Now I gotta hightail it back to that guy. Well, thank you. How goes the game? It's going fine. I'm moving on to my third victim for the evening. And he happens to be the boss of the third act. So I beat him, I can move on to much stronger opponents. Let's see, yeah. Him. And after him, I'm into the level 60 characters. So, huzzah. I'm moving up. Yeah, for sure. And if I beat him, I have access to ancestral equipment, meaning that I can repair old and ancient but powerful. Is there a max level? Yes. Max level is above level 90, and yeah, I faced this big boy. I wonder who he is. I wonder who he is. In a vampire game? I wonder. Sark Mark. People say I'm a little savage when I become sarcastic, but who do you think I learned it from? Now, Wrangler Potion to make me faster, and Ferocity Potion to make me strong, hit harder. There he is. Wish me luck. I might get a little quiet because I'm in intense concentration. Whoa. And this is the first time I'm fighting him, so obviously I'm not going to do as well as I'd like to, but gotta learn some way, right? Now he's kicked it into hyperdrive. Here we go. It's when he drops life hearts or whatever when he gets really serious. Oof. And his little helpers are not making it any easier for me, so oh crap. But I'm confident I might actually beat him. And my first try is what? There we go. I beat him. Huzzah! My first try. I'm getting good at this game. Satisfactory. Defeat Octavian, the militia leader, and complete Act 2. Wait, it's Act 2? Yeah. Yeah, huzzah! I won first time of beating this guy. An old soldier and a veteran of many battles, Octavian is perhaps the most trusted man in all of Dunley. The militia serves him without question, and he in turn serves them to the best of his ability. Don't let his age fool you, he's got plenty of fight left. And ho, the guy put up a good fight, but I'm too experienced. Now for blood. And he gives me Lightning Typhoon or Raging Tempest. I'll go for the Typhoon, thank you. See how that looks. Okay, and now he even gives me new equipment to create. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That wasn't so bad. I'm becoming proficient in this game. Might even play with mods when I'm done with it in my spare time. Chaos Law. Welcome. How you doing? Goes well. I've just defeated my third victim for the evening. In this game. Oh, all lovey-dovey. So yeah, it goes well. Thank you for asking. And how are you doing this evening? Oh, come on, Vincent. Leave me alone. It's good to hear, Chaos. I hear that Guppy is struggling at the Sioux kitchen. Hope you're doing everything you can to make it better for her. Glad to hear that. Blood Hunter leggings. Wide castle entrance. So I'll be able to make myself feel more important. A workstation used for restoring ancient shattered weapons. Can I make... Chaos also works with me in the same company, but he works front of house. Oh, so like he's servant. He deals with about the same amount of problems. So a couple that works together shares the same amount of punishment. As long as your relationship is not affected by the, workloads, Yeah, can I? No, I still can't. Where can I find the recipe? Well, what will it take to get the recipe going? Jewel? Wow, okay. About damn time. Weapon storage. You know what? Next time, when I get the time, I'm gonna be making these weapon storages and all that. It has brought you closer. Ah, okay. I kinda see you, but I all in all don't. But that's okay. I'm glad that you two are still supporting each other very well. I'm happy for you. Blood Hunter, yeah. Nearly got, well, not really, but what can I make now? Okay, I need radium alloy to make this thing, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But we've crossed over from Act 2 to Act 3. Now, we'll go for Domina the Blade Dancer. Originally an engineer responsible for advancements in practical electrical weapons, Domina's incredible advancements were born of her hands-on, reckless approach to testing. Sounds like that My Hero Academia woman who loves to experiment, who had the quirk about experimentation or whatever. Though this approach led to her demise, she was brought back to life by the maddening machinery of the infamous Dr. Henry Blackbrook. Huh. Domina's sadism and masochism are unlimited, unmatched, and perhaps unstoppable in her pursuit of protecting and policing the people of Gloomrot. And I get a whip, and Castle Teleporter, and Advanced Grinder. Lovely. Advanced Grinder? Isn't that like a website for older gentlemen of certain preferences? I'm sorry. Now where will it lead me? Yeah, I've actually seen plenty of couples in workplaces that I've been to, their relationship not work out so well, but I'm glad that you guys we get to tell each other about our problems and know that the other person understands the problem. Ah, that is so true. That is so true. Now, again, happy for you two. Keep it up. Am I going the right way? Yes. I'm going to be burned to a crisp if I don't find a shadow. I got crispified. Dang son. Nearest spawn point, right where I got killed. Yeah, no, yeah, we work together, but we don't work the same stuff. He's in a warehouse most days or working the events, and I'm at the kitchen, so it has its convenience, but enough differences that it doesn't cause problems. Well, that's a relief then. As long as you don't, like, both become the source of each other's problems due to the workplace duties, you know what I mean? I'm happy for that. I truly am. Blessed relationship. Okay. Perfect place to actually now find stronger creatures to absorb. Lincoln logs. That's my job. I cause the problems. Minor issues have come up on occasion, but in the almost 3 years of being together and working together, communication is improving every day and we resolve things quickly. That's great. Not usually we get in fights, but we work it out. Well, this is another friend of mine. He also works with us. Oh, then welcome, Lincoln Logs. Welcome. Welcome to the chat and to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. There's a great monster around here, and they're known as hook horrors. You know what that means, right? These guys are really hooked on phonics. Wow. Okay. Terrible time to be attacking him while daytime is still around. And I need every... Ooh. That took a lot out of him. So what brings you to my stream? Did Guppy tell you anything positive about me and what to expect from the stream? That I mostly just ramble on? Oh, finish with one problem and another one pops up. What is this? Ooh. Okay, you're immediately annoying you. That's nice. You have a friend who also helps out in the place. It's a tightly knit crew of people that can get into an argument but won't let it go too far that it could damage the friendship and relationship. It's lovely to hear. It's nice to know that there are people that are actually doing everything to make sure nothing happens to the relationship, regardless of the circumstance. I'm about to die. Come on, kill him. Good. I'm saved. But I still need to kill him because I'm gonna die if he shots me again. Well, Blinken Logs, you can you can expect me to try and relate to you about nostalgic and relative things I've done in my life. Hopefully that you've done the same. And yeah. Not to mention, I will ramble on about some stories that you may not relate to at all. But I hope you still enjoy hearing about them all the same. Just having a look real quick. Still enough battery power. And how many songs left? I'll have to look into going into other areas for DMCA free music. Well, that's great to hear. I like stories though. Yes, sorry, I'm just looking for a another source of Twitch background music, no copyright, because I'm nearly at the end of the rope with this one. This one ought to be good. All right. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. What stories can I tell about? There's a band called Good Kid. You can find them wherever you stream music. All of the music is DMCA free. What kind of music is that? Is it house? Is it synthwave? Synthwave is kind of my thing, but I'm open to new music. Anything my pals are into, I'd be gladly to hear it. I do need some rusted tech junk and all that junk and all that. Future crafting is going to require me to. Ooh. Normally I'd ask you to forget I was ever here, but you guys don't seem like you want to forget. We were just in the realm of like Middle Ages kind of thing. Ooh, look at that. It's like indie pop, but they have pixelized versions of some of their songs. Good Kid. Okay, I'm gonna look them up right now. Good Kid. DMCA free. Well, for now, I'll just stick. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. But thanks for the suggestion. And thank you for the suggestion. I'll look them up and check them out later. Indie pop, huh? Can't say that I'm that familiar with them, but like I said, I'm open up to new things all the time. All over the place. Aw, oh, crap. Who knows, I might even get my 4th victim in. I'm on lunch now, so I can actually watch. Who knows, I might actually have my 4th victim tonight. It'll be a new record for me. Shows I'm getting that good in this game. Alright, here we go. Don't even know if I'm ready to beat her, but no time like the present. I don't think I'm ready to beat her. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh crap. I can only heal to such a level because I'm in combat. And these guys are not making it easier. I am not ready. Oh, brother. When I'm in bad battle, I can't heal all the way. That sucks. Maybe this will work? No, I don't have it. Ah, crap. I jumped into this fight way too quickly. You do not regenerate health and healing effects are limited. Come on. Not in a battle anymore. Oh crap. Lightning versus lightning. Get away, get away, get away. Come on. Ah, it's a stun. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Come on. Come on. Beat her. I don't think I'm gonna win, guys. I don't think I'm gonna win. Ah, crap. Yeah, I jumped the gun because I was overconfident. Oh, man. Now, where did I die? All the way over there. Yeah, she is very fast. Oh, man. This is going to be a toughie. Well, I'm on my way back to get my corpse, hopefully. I'll find a stronger creature to help me out because purer the blood, the stronger I am. Yeah, I jumped the gun, but now I know what she's like. She's fast, she's electrifying, she's got damn legs for days. See if I can beat her before the stream ends. I have actually a lot of battery life left in my phone, so maybe I can stretch this all the way till I beat her. I'll try. It's also these guys that love to help her. All these guys that love to help their chief in command. I'll just get her attention so she follows me. Lead us away from the nosy neighbors. Are you coming? Come on. What about me is making me one level less than her? I mean, it really doesn't matter if I can still injure her. Oh, every time she gets hurt, she comes closer. That's not fair. And she kicks. Of course she does. Oop. Here we go. Now she's electrified, meaning that she won't be harmed during that period. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Calm down. Now she's in hyper mode. Great. Also known as not going to take me long to find you, big boy mode. Now this is where they go. Ooh. Every time they drop these heart pellets for me, usually means that they are past halfway their life force. Meaning that I'm only halfway from beating them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's not, and it's daytime. Okay. Okay. Ah, and I died. Oh man. Yeah, she's tough. And the sun is not going to do me any favors. Whew. I'll try push this all the way in past 10 o'clock. About 22 minutes, but I will. My entire internet decided to take a break, so I'm back now. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. I had to restart my router. Well, we're all having internet problems then across the world, aren't we? Because this morning my internet was freezing out as well. I mean, I know that's different times of the day, but I mean, it seems to be a global thing that we're having internet issues. Now I gotta wait for the sun to go down. Thing is, I want to still use these bonuses, Wrangler's Potion and all that. Went from speed test of 0.80 and 0.9 to yeah. So I guess the higher the number, the worse the speed is. Okay. Yeah, what makes me less of a one level less? My pants. No, the opposite. Sorry, I'm not that tech savvy, so... Oh, okay, that makes sense then. My apologies, I'm not that very tech savvy. I mean, I know my way around Word and all that, but when it comes to like internet speed, you'll have my brain on the fritz. Yeah, on second thought, I don't think I will be able to beat her before 10, but I'll still go through with it. Just means I now, oof. That is a long stretch of road just to... I should grab a horse while I'm there. I'm gonna go and just upgrade my gear a little bit because it turns out I'm lacking because, yeah, my pants aren't doing anything for me. Also, if you look up Stream Beats by Harris Heller on Spotify, there's a ton of dance-free music there as well. DMCA music. Thank you. Do you stream Lincoln Logs? You stream as well? 'Cause, I mean, pretty good knowledge of music that can be used for streaming purposes there. I definitely have to find a level 100% blood monster out there. Okay. Hollow Fang leggings, iron ingot, and thick leather. Great. Thick leather and iron ingot. Got it. I don't, but I have researched a lot about it. Do you plan to stream in the future? Huzzah. Blood Hunter. Yeah. Weapon cooldown recovery rate. Increased damage reduction. Yeah, I'll take that. Just need another Hollow Fang gloves. Needs 12 cotton yarn and 6 wool threading. Oh well. It's all good. Streaming's not everybody's cup of tea. Cup of joe. Cup of whoever you got in there. It's all good. But thank you for the information. I will look up. Do I still have a Spotify? I have to look up a Spotify. Cotton yarn. I'm sure I still have got cotton. It is, to a degree. Looks like I'm gonna need to go out and get, ooh, mutant grease, lovely. I'm gonna have to go out and get some more cotton because I'm lacking. I'm lacking and nothing's gonna be happening. I used to do YouTube, but I lost footage too many times and stopped. What happened? I mean, did YouTube just delete it or something? Or was it like storage problems? Because I know on Twitch, my videos will only stay online for like 7 days before they're gone forever. But so that's why I download them before they do. Planning to actually put them all up on my YouTube channel. Still have everything saved from the first videos I made on Twitch. It's like, this is going to be like the 10th video then. So I should actually, every 10 videos I'll upload. Alright, I'm going to go and collect some cotton. Think about the amount of times I've played, I'd remember where they are. Here we go. Of course, we'll use the horse. Get us to and fro. Nah, I would. I don't want to hurt the horse. Nah, I would mess up forget to transfer to the correct drive before factory reset. Didn't realize I ran out of storage, so the recording stopped. Didn't realize I hadn't set up the audio correctly, so there was no voice recording. Stuff like, technical issues. I get it. Okay. And you should go do the VODs on YouTube. Always good to be able to watch. So you're saying that I should not do it on... Are you saying that I should post the VODs on YouTube, or should I just like switch to YouTube instead of Twitch? Which one do you mean? Or like I should do my streams on Twitch or on YouTube? Oh, so you're saying do it all on YouTube instead of Twitch? Post the VODs on YouTube. Ah, okay. I'm getting off my horse. I beated you, but I'm gonna beat you some more. Keep streaming on Twitch. Thank you for the advice, Chaos. I'll definitely post them. It's every 10 videos I will post them. That way people have plenty to watch. YouTube streaming sucks, yeah. Only people who are meant for YouTube streaming is for that, like Rump Boys and Asmongold and Charlie White, Most Critical, whatever his name is. Thank you for the advice. I truly appreciate it. Twitch is better for interacting with your viewers. YouTube has better discoverability than Twitch, but you can just do Twitch and then post content on YouTube, which is my focus. Huh. Okay, this woman is still tough as nails. But I've beaten her before. Celebrated a little bit, had a little happy spasm for it. Ah, crap. Yeah, but even with those people, can't grow on YouTube streaming without already being big. Videos can grow, but not streams. What many smaller streamers don't understand is you can't just stream on Twitch and expect miracles to happen. Gotta put more work into it, like you did with that Reddit post. One post brought you, me, and my friends. So true. I guess that's what I expected in the beginning, you know, even though I told myself and I said I had to be realistic about it. I still kind of wanted to, you know, already be noticed and still have this and have the same kind of fame as Iron Mouse or Zentreya or yeah, as all of them. But yeah, in the end I was still too naive to admit the fact that yeah, I still need to put in a lot of work. Still connect, branch, and network with a lot of people. Make friends and do the best I can to form relationships with both my viewers and other fellow streamers. Oh, I still hope for a miracle. I still hope for a miracle too. And to an extent, I did find little miracles in networking. I have done with other streamers, but there's still a lot of work to be done for sure. I think when it comes to streaming of videos, there's too much talk about it. Too much talk about it being luck to go big. Luck is only half the battle. Well, I've chalked everything about my capabilities, all my chances, I've chalked it all down towards if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I've given up on luck and bad luck and all that because it just means that I submitted to something that is out of my control, that is not, good Lord himself. And rather believe that the Lord will deliver me to a place where I belong and to what I deserve. Well, that's a lot more forgiving than some force I have absolutely no conscious attachment to, right? I'd like to get big one day, but I also don't want to get too big to where it's impossible to actually interact with my community realistically. You are very wholesome, kind, and are very good at consistently talking. Genuinely, I believe you have a wonderful foundation. Well, thank you. I just have a lot to talk about and so much to say. In real life, people have gotten tired of that, but I guess online there will always be someone who will be interested in what I have to say, right? Even if they will tell me from time to time to just pipe down. Being able to talk when you have no one around is the hardest thing about you streamers face. I struggle with it immensely. Well, Guppy, leave it to me to start the conversations. If we are ever to host a collab stream, leave the conversation starting to me. Yeah, no, I do have a lot to talk about, a lot to say, a lot to, but trust me when I tell you, I do filter it. Like, I don't just say something recklessly, like something that will get me in trouble or anything. I do have a filter, trust me. Yeah, you have a perfect energy and voice for streaming. Ooh, collab stream. Yeah, I want a collab stream with you guys, if we ever get the chance. Comment about people in person growing tired of hearing what you have to say. Well, I'm sorry, Cubby. I didn't mean to make it sound like I'm being negative about it. I've just been told one too many times to shut up. That's all. And I'm always kind of prepared for that to happen, So I'm just prepared to be told to shut up. That's all. If you ever need someone to talk to, consider me your new best friend. I'm already considering you as my new best friend. And Chaos Law as well. Chaos, I'd like you to be part of that as well, because I have a natural fear of talking to couples, because one could feel that I might be coming too strong on the other, and eventually friction is ensured, which is not my intentions at all. My intentions are purely just to be friends with you guys. Well, you won't ever hear that from me or my friends. If you do, it's 100% joking in context. Well, then I'm happy. I'll keep talking then. I won't shut up. I will never shut up. you will experience some levels of uh, silence from me, because even this tongue needs to rest, or else it gets sunburned. Please do, please do. I would very much like that. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to beat that woman this stream. So it'll have to be for next week Tuesday, then I'll have to contend with her again. And I went ahead and accepted the request. Thank you. Yeah, so it's coming to a close of my stream. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, so that's it's great, and it was great talking to you again, Guppy, and you too, Chaos. Thank you for making my stream that much more pleasurable. Thank you too very much for coming onto my stream. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best, and thank you as well for adding me as a friend, Guppy. I will take part in some self-care. Thank you, and good luck with your job, and you also practice some self-care sometime. And as to the people who joined the stream and those who are going to be watching the stream or the videos, thank you, take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.